We started like 16 years ago when we opened up, and there was nothing around here, and it's really unique to the neighborhood. And the atmosphere is so lively, and it's so, because of the neighborhood and where we're located and the people that work here, they're all characters. And we love that about it. I mean, you get a good service, but also the person, the conversation is totally unique about it. Of course, I'm half Persian, half Latino. And I have traveled all over the world. Me and my brother, we create the menu, and we love food. We love to eat it. We love to cook it. We love to come out with a different ingredient and recipe for it. Even though we serve some sashimi and some raw oysters, there's nothing else really raw about this place as far as food is concerned. It has influences from all over the world, all cultures. It's a cuisine without a boundary and borders and regulations. And it makes it completely unique and raw and cutting edge. And that's why we call it raw.
Sister Sonia, Raw Bar has been in the heart of Wrigleyville for over 15 years, yet it's still relatively unknown. Tell us why you chose it.
I chose Raw Bar because every time I've gone, I've had a fantastic experience, whether it was on a date or with my family. The food was always fantastic. The service can't be compared to. Every waitress seemed to know every single ingredient that went into the food, which is all made from scratch. So, of course, my favorite aspect is that they support the arts with live entertainment almost every night of the week, from jazz trios to more modern rockabilly.
Way down among Brazilians, coffee beans grow by the billions, so they've got to find those extra cups.
So all the artists that come in, everybody, it's all local entertainment.
Yeah, local artists as well. You know, even myself, I'm hired as an entertainer there.
You know, I take the Clark Street bus from my apartment to work, and I pass Raw Bar every day, and I've never thought to go in there. I'm a little frightened of Wrigleyville, so you can imagine that I probably wouldn't want to go in there.
Why
but,
are you frightened of Wrigleyville?
Oh, the Cubs crowds are a little overwhelming
the
at
cookie cutters
times.
and this, everything is the same.
Well, and then the restaurants and the bars in the area tend to sort of be the same. They cater to the same clientele.
Chicken wings and beers.
Right.
Yeah. Chicken wings and beer.
Don't knock chicken wings.
Don't knock chicken wings. I'm not that guy. So, you know, we walk into Raw Bar, and the first thing that we see is a bar, and we're like, oh no, this is going to be just another Wrigleyville bar. But then you walk into this dining room, and it's a whole new world. It's this totally separate, very quiet, very almost it's a romantic room. It's very romantic. It's bohemian. It's eclectic. You walk in, and it's a totally different environment.
Walking up south from Wayland Avenue, which we did, and we walked by, and we were checking all the stores. We see the sign for the Raw Bar. We pass this Persian restaurant, and it's like, wow. Well, we're not going to a Persian restaurant. It's a Raw Bar.
Raw, from what I'm told, is in the time that they were opening, that was the word that you used for hip and happening and eclectic and cutting edge.
The early 80s.
Yes, the
early 80s lingo.
The eclecticism of the room itself is then translated and reflected in the eclecticism of the food.
Right. The food was excellent. I had smothered alligator, which was unbelievable, the crab cake, and I had sauteed tilapia on a poblano pepper, which was very hot and spicy.
We had the flash fried crispy salmon and the blackened swordfish. Both were very, very good. And I will have to go back because the night that we went, I didn't even give a second thought to any of the Persian food.
Sonia, does the Persian element of the restaurant come out loud and clear on the menu?
You know, I think you have to know that it's there, but being a Middle Eastern dancer, specifically region-wise, I eat so much Middle Eastern food. So trying their hummus and not just going, oh yeah, that's hummus. You know, it's just rich. You get a little bit of the oil, and you can taste the chickpea. It was great. And they have the fantastic eggplant dip that they make with the little eggplants, so it's really sweet.
You see the Persian influences, but then you see they have other influences, other artwork on the walls that are totally different. The bars seem fairly lively, but it wasn't like the cookie cutter, like you said, the cookie cutter restaurants you pass are all, this was a restaurant I would feel comfortable taking anybody to, including my 92-year-old mother, who could eat us all under the table when she feels like it, and enjoy it.
I love the occasional experience where you go to a restaurant, you think you have it all figured out, and then it throws you for a loop.
Yeah.
And you have to refigure everything out, and you have to explore and be willing to go on this adventuresome journey and discover the things that are the specialties there that you don't expect.
And they have such great atmosphere. If you look around at all these seemingly mismatched paintings on the wall, it's actually, some of them are the owner's paintings, some of them are the waiters and waitresses that work there. They, again, hand in hand, supporting the arts.
Now, Jeffrey, how much does having live entertainment add to your experience?
The night that we went, there was a jazz vocalist who had a beautiful voice. She had great volume control. The singing totally added to the atmosphere.
There's no time, oh I love you baby, to while away the night. Darling, we could only know.
It made everything just sort of pop.
Well, Sonia, this was your selection. Give us your summary.
You get great quality food for an incredible deal of a price, fantastic atmosphere, and great entertainment.
Little different variation of standards, different sauces that you might not have ever seen before. Don't be afraid to try it. Everything is delicious.
And Jeffrey?
Eclectic atmosphere, fantastic service, very good food, good portions, good prices.
Well, you can check out the food and the fun at Raw Bar, 3720 North Clark, 773-348-7291. They're open for lunch and dinner every day of the week. Reservations are accepted, and the average dinner tab per person without drinks, $22.